Hey, wild things, it's Cyprus. The weather is warming, trees are leafing out, and I find myself just aching to be outside. In the shade, of course. So I decided to relish the improved weather with a little al fresco fashion and food. This is my polka dot picnic look. I was going to find a park for filming today, but there are so many things happening in the yard with color and life budding, I just decided to take advantage of what I have here. I'm very lucky to have so many different visual scapes on the property. The only real drawbacks are having neighbors so close that I'd prefer to keep out of frame, and the persistent shrill hiss of traffic from down on the road. So we'll have lunch up the hill, where it's just a little quieter. Alright, let's talk about this outfit. The primary piece, of course, is the dress. It's by Morona, which is a Target brand, isn't it? But I found it at Goodwill for just $1. And since it's thrifted, I'm not contributing to fast fashion. The weird thing here is, I have never been tempted by polka dots before. But this pattern drew my attention and I just couldn't leave it on the rack. I think it's something in the ratio of white dots to black negative space, and the dots are not lined up geometrically. The pattern has a bit of flow to it, as though the dots have sort of scooched organically into place, and I think that's part of why my eyes like it. I'm also very happy with the straps and the mock wrap bust. I feel like most polka dot dresses I've seen have a more matronly neckline, but this exudes summer weather and dressy casual fun. I'm not entirely happy with the skirt in that I'd really like it to have more fabric so it can flare and move nicely. Of course, black and white may not be a first choice for spring colors, but I think this color story contrasts beautifully with the bright colors and shades of green erupting everywhere. And there's a high enough saturation of white in the pattern to give this dress overall a light, bright look. I've shod myself with a very worn but well-loved pair of black wedges. They're really past their time, but I have yet to find a replacement pair. I love that brass hardware detail. Of course, wedges aren't great for soft, uneven soil and steep slopes. So, I'm leaving them behind and I'll be barefoot on the grass. For a little bling, I've added a black and white pendant of dendritic opal. This was an eBay find. I love the occlusion pattern in this stone. And my earrings and bracelet include mother-of-pearl circles that kind of echo the dots on the dress. I picked these up at a jewelry party several years back. And then, of course, I have some rings on. Black tourmaline and gray jasper. Both of them eBay finds. I love eBay for finding semi-precious stones. And since this planet is tyrannized by a radiation-spewing cosmic fireball, I'm keeping a parasol with me. This is my fanciest one. It was designed for formal occasions, but it's also designed to block out all those nasty UV rays. As a creature of the night, I'm a big fan of parasols and usually have one with me all summer long. Okay, but is the dress picnic worthy? We'll come back to that after I've had a chance to test it out in our fun little backyard picnic. Today's menu is simple. I've included a pre-made salad from the produce department, a small bowl of cherries, and a little red wine, complete with a tiny little wine glass to go with the tiny little bottle. I do like to use my own forks with these salads. The little plastic ones they include are nearly useless. Yeah, no, I'm not really going to litter. Ugh, you guys, I chew like a horse. It's embarrassing. I guess that's why they've always told girls to take smaller bites and chew more slowly. I must work on my table manners. There's no reason here for me to wolf down my food like a hungry Percheron. Here's to backyard recreation. I'm not driving anywhere, so I can enjoy a little wine in the late afternoon shade. Cheers, everybody. There's something so fun about eating cherries outdoors. It's okay to pretty much fling the seeds anywhere. Nope, I'm not much of a spitter. Forcing the seed out of my mouth at velocity seems aggressive, nasty, and in no small measure, unladylike. Ew, not cool, Cypress. Why is it such a joy to lay out in the trees and look up at the sky and branches? It's comfortable out today, warm enough I could almost take a nap. Ah! Did it stain? Well, no worries, folks. The stain lifted easily later with some soap and water. Whew. Now, where was I? This is just lovely. The sirens have increased since quarantine. Like a lot. I can't imagine what it's like being cooped up with a volatile partner who now also has a raging case of cabin fever. Hey, honey, I hope you're okay. Make sure they take photos of everything before they fix you up. Document that shit. Okay, that was a downer. Perhaps now would be a good time for a cheery toast. Here's to warm summer days in the shade. Here's to the calm, quiet moments with the trees when we can pretend for an hour or two that we haven't forgotten how to live in them. The shadows are getting longer, and I'll be going in soon, so let's evaluate this dress. Is it picnic worthy? The fabric is light and breathable, with minimal coverage, making it comfortable in hot weather. As far as sitting around on a blanket, the skirt is just long enough to be safe, if you keep an eye on it. Any shorter and you'd be sitting on chairs only. And the faux wrap of the bust was well designed. They are snug elastic, and the rigging is solid. No free shows even when you bend and lean. Overall, this dress is an up-casual success. Well, I guess it's time to pack things in. I've had a delightful time. Thank you all for joining me on my little romp today. You've given me an excuse to have a lovely dress-up day. What's your idea of a great picnic outfit? Are you getting out and enjoying nature? I hope you'll stay tuned for more of my adventures. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. And if you'd like to stay connected, please subscribe, click the notification bell, and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for watching, Wild Things, and until the next video, keep your fashion and your adventures wild.